Hey guys, so good to be with you today. We're still talking about water. We're talking about the habits that heal, and water is definitely one of those habits. But today we're going to talk about what Dr. Colbert calls processed water. And we're going to, in particular, talk about some surprising facts about our tap water. So I think these are things we need to know. It would be so fun to just have water that was clean and we knew it was clean and never had to worry about it. But guys, that's just not the case. So let's find out the facts so that we can make the best decision when it comes to this really, really important super beverage that we need. So you know what? When it comes to the very purest water that's available, well, God made that in nature. But the thing is that our water sources have been changed with just runoff of different things from farmlands and so forth. And you know what? It's really hard to find a really pure water source anymore. And so we drink tap water, and our tap water has been processed. Dr. Colbert says, I wish I could tell you that all water's the same, wherever it comes from, and that our body naturally filters out any bad stuff. But it's just not true. When there are harmful substances in our water, those substances get into our bodies and they may harm us. So when you think about how much water we drink on a regular basis, we're trying to drink 1/2 our body weight in ounces of water on a regular basis. You know what? That's a lot of water. So we want to make very sure that we are drinking pure water that's actually helping to detoxify and to just hydrate our body. Tap water is not as healthy anymore, Dr. Colbert says, and he tells us there's several reasons why. One of them is that in 1965, the United States celebrated making its 1 millionth chemical. Well, in 2006, they celebrated over 8 million. And this being over a decade later, you can imagine that that number has only grown. In addition to that, Dr. Colbert says that he believes, according to his research, that our ability to filter out toxins in water is lagging woefully behind our ability to create chemicals. Then add to that things are being added to our water. Now, it's true that the people that are adding these, they're doing some of it in hopes of purifying our water system, but we have to consider what these things are doing to our health. Things like chlorine and like fluoride. In particular, fluoride, we think of it as having benefits for our teeth and dental benefits. But you know what? It cautions on the side of the toothpaste to be careful not to swallow. And then we're ingesting it on a regular basis when we drink water. So that's something to think about. Dr. Axe warns us. He says some of the major dangers of fluoride include central nervous system disruption, elevated risk of diabetes, and higher risk of some cancers. Although many sources claim that there's nothing negative about fluoride, researchers from Harvard conducted a study. He goes on to say how that study showed developmental and cognitive risks with just the onslaught of drinking the fluorinated water. Wellness Mama has done some research and she reports on these things as well. She adds to that about chlorine. She says this is a free radical that can disinfect, but it quickly damages our skin and our hair and our lungs when we bathe or shower. It's been shown to cause gastric upset upon ingestion. It's been linked to malfunction of the liver and immune system with long-term exposure. Well, when you talk about long-term exposure, what could be more long-term exposure than our water that we drink on a regular basis? So it's something that I think that we need to take note of if we really want optimal health. Chloramines, she teaches, are now being added to nearly all municipal water districts. They are formed by the combination of chlorine and ammonia. Chloramines are so strong that they tend to dissolve the inside of your pipes and fixtures, releasing contaminants and heavy metals into water. Chloramines have been linked to anemia, liver, kidney, and central nervous problems, as well as some reproduction issues. So guys, you know what? These links are studied and proven and shown, and I don't think there's anything wrong with us being cautious about wanting to make sure we're drinking the best water. DrAxe.com, WellnessMama.com, and DrMercola.com, or I believe it's just Mercola.com, excuse me. Those three are some sources that we trust, and they're pretty much going to share with you the facts that I have just given you, maybe with different studies that they pull up, but it all turns out to be just that we need to be very aware of what's in our tap water. And you know what? There's something we can do about it, and it's really pretty simple. And next week we're going to talk about that. I'd be so happy to tell you the simple solution we found. I'll be very happy to tell you what some of these experts say and some of the choices you have. I think that you can kind of start with something simple, but there are some very inexpensive ways that we can filter our water, and I would love to just share those and let you make the best decision for you and your family. So join me next week, and we're going to talk about some solutions. I'll look forward to seeing you then. That's it for the day. All right, God bless you big. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.